Blah. Well, yo, people, this Nate here.
It's Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 152.
Yeah, man.
152 episodes, bro.
We ought to get something for this.
What should we get?
I don't know, man. YouTube send us something, man. We done gave y'all a lot of content, you know?
The plaque is coming.
Yeah, absolutely. It's on the way.
The plaque is coming. We can always make one. You know, like I'm not over it. I'm not against that.
You know what I'm saying? We can hit up eBay, man.
For sure.
Buy another one, just scrape the name off. Yeah,
Amazon will have one here by Wednesday. Have for the next podcast, you know?
You know?
What's going on, bro?
Oh, man, nice snowy Saturday out here in Columbus, Ohio.
It's melting.
Finally got out of the negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was looking like I was never going to leave the house for a couple of days. I've been to work since Tuesday.
Oh, wow, man.
Well, I had Wednesday off. So I had Wednesday scheduled off. And then Thursday happened. And what happened Thursday? I had a doctor's appointment. Something happened. And then Friday, the storm of everything happened on Friday. I wasn't expecting that much snow. Yeah. So I was expecting to go in, but then we had a delayed start, open up the center, and I said, okay, I'm already hip to that game. I am not going to get out here and leave at 8 o'clock and get there by noon. Right. I'm not doing that, so I just took that day off too.
Hey, man, listen, nice little 5-day weekend you put together for Super Bowl. Yeah.
Absolutely. Although I might not watch Super Bowl. I was just telling the nephews will probably end up wanting to watch it. So I'll probably end up getting duped in and watch in the commercials, like you said.
Yeah, it's good for commercials and snacks, man.
Yeah, snacks.
Good excuse to, you know what I'm saying, get your snack off.
Exactly. Just watch Tom Brady win his 15th ring or whatever.
No, even though they did us dirty, we rooting for the Rams.
You're rooting for the Rams?
Yeah, they're fraudulent, but I ain't going with Brady, man. I think Brady was rocking the MAGA, man. I ain't rocking with it.
I think you're rooting for the Rams just so you can call them fraudulent.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I think.
I mean, that's a big part of it as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but during the snow time,
actually, I call it fraudulent either way.
You can.
If they win or lose, I'm still call it fraudulent.
If they win,
they're fraudulent champions. There you go. And if they lose, then they should have never been there.
So we're gonna go
win-win for me.
Paper champs. We're gonna say that.
No, fraudulent losers. You know what I'm saying? NFL's a fraud.
Shout out to Chan. He's gonna go nuts if they win. But shout out to him. So yes, during the snow time, I saw you put a picture up on social media of all the handhelds I have, right? Yeah. So let me tell you a backstory to that. So we're at home. The wife had a kid come over for daycare, whatever. He comes in with his DS, and my 5-year-old Khalees is like, well, I want to play his game, and she was like upset because he wouldn't let her play. And I get it; it's his game. Right. So this is the first time she's played my handhelds before, but not to the extent of really what she knew what she was doing. I was like, oh, okay, hold up. So I went upstairs and I came down. That's the picture you see on social media, and I'll put it up here. That's the one where I brought out every damn handheld I had, and that's why I knew I have an issue. I knew I really have a problem, kid. Because
you brought her the smoke for the little kid.
Absolutely, all the smoke. She had them all, and she was passing them back and forth to herself. Like, oh, I don't play this one. I'll power it down. The little kid eventually was like, oh, can I see? No. You play your DS and you stay over there and play your game. No, I let them play. Yeah, I end up letting them play. We end up having a Mario Kart tournament. I broke out the Wii U and played Mario Kart with the little kids, and they had a great time with that.
That's a good time.
It was but we had a little tournament, and you got to see how the competitive juices get flowing with kids, man. Like kids are ruthless, bro. They want to win at all means necessary. I mean, smacking controllers out the hand, giving them the backwards controller, and I had to let everybody play. Yeah. And some kids, you're like, they ain't got no business playing no video games. But they left the house. Every child that got picked up was like telling their parent about it.
Oh, wow, but hey, man, that's a good time.
So they had fun.
Have some fun.
I feel like I've done my due diligence. I've done my 2 days. I'm done. Don't want to do it no more. But no, it was fun.
Yeah, I was surprised that you didn't duck off, because that's what I would have expected. I've been like,
I can't, man. Ooh. I can't. I'm going to tell you, I can't.
They encompass every part of the house, huh?
Every part, bro. Wow. Every square foot of that crib, they will find that.
Oh,
I
wow.
literally sometimes will hide in my closet. I got a little stool in my closet now, and I want to read a magazine or get on my iPad. I will go in my closet and literally hide. And the wife, she does the same. I look around, she'll be gone, and I'm like, "Where you go?" And I'm not telling you because the kids will find me.
Wow.
So now the basement's fully done. It's like they hate the TV and stuff.
Oh, new team came and knocked it out quick, huh?
They did, man. Shout out to them, man.
Props to them.
Yeah, he came in, did his thing, got everything done. It's so hard finding good help these days.
That's what they always say.
Yeah, it is. It's always hard. Yeah. So anyways, let's go start like we always do. What have you been playing? What have you been playing, bro?
I've been playing that 2K.
Okay.
I've really been playing that UFC 3 a lot. Really? Yeah, man. When the broke boy system went down.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was down for like 2 hours.
Hey, man, long enough to push me back to PlayStation.
It did go down the next day, too, for about 2 hours, too.
Yeah,
it did.
So, you know what I'm saying? The Broke Boy system went down. All was lost. And, you know, PlayStation, of course, running fine, running perfect.
So we're not going to talk
very
about
smooth.
PlayStations went down before, too.
How long ago was that?
It doesn't matter. It went down
many moons ago, man.
This is the first time Xbox
what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? And what has the PlayStation done for me lately?
You know what?
Greatness.
I should have never told you that, too. The only reason
I was on. I was on. I actually...
no, you experienced it the second time. The first time
I was on. No, I was already on.
So why'd you show me your PlayStation controller?
Because I had already switched over. Like, see, I wasn't crying about it. I was like, all right, cool. It's not working. Whatever. Because I was playing 2K. I came upstairs to come grab a PB&J. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Nice little snack.
Clutch. That's a clutch.
Came back down, and I was just going to watch some YouTube videos until I get back on 2K because a new locker code had released. And so I cut it on, and it's acting real weird. It lets me get out to the dashboard, and like I can open up YouTube or whatever, but it's just acting real weird. Like the little, what is that little sidebar thing that comes up?
Home
like
menu.
It would come up, but like I couldn't navigate anything in that menu. So I'm like, man, maybe I just need to restart.
Yeah.
So I restart the console, and then it won't even go out to the home screen. I'm like, man, that's kind of weird. Well, maybe I just need to restart my Xbox. So, of course, I'm complaining. I'm like, man, this broke boy console, man.
Yeah, I do it.
Spent all this money on this garbage. It won't even play right. So I unplug it, leave it unplugged for a couple seconds, plug it back in, power cycle, all that stuff, and it's still not working.
Yeah.
So I almost hit you like, man, is your Xbox down? I'm like, man, maybe my joint is just broke. I'm like, so I Google it. And Xbox, like the Xbox website is down.
Yeah,
I'm like,
everything was down.
I was like, oh, Xbox is some broke boys.
So they get hacked. They're broke boys.
They're bums over there, buddy. Let me go back to the tried and true.
Whatever. I almost didn't hit you because I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna tell them. This is gonna give just fuel to the fire. All you're gonna do is talk about this broke boy system, whatever.
Yeah.
So it went down, bro. I was about to sell everything, like the Xbox, the TV, everything was about to get rehauled. I was about to get everything brand new downstairs. That's how upset I was. So finally, I was like, let me just Google it, see what's going on because. I had thought that maybe my hard drive was out of my Xbox internally, and I thought something was up with it because I have an external hooked up. Yeah. So I found out how to hard reset your Xbox. So I went ahead and did that. Bro.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, nah, I ain't doing all this. See, I'll check it later.
I did that. It still didn't work. And it was acting real weird. So then I Googled it, and I found those comments, and it was like literally from the time I put up there was like 1,000 comments. Everybody's having the same issue, and I put the Jordan fist up. And I'm glad it wasn't just me. I'm glad I was
just glad I wasn't gonna have to pay for a repair.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because I thought it was just a me that was having the issue. And then because you said yours was, you sent me, because you didn't tell me yours were down at first. You told me you were just playing the PlayStation.
No, I asked you when you were like, man, you said something about, man, Microsoft tripping or something like that. I was like, oh, your Xbox ain't working, huh?
Yeah, but you never told me you were having an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I already knew. Like, I found out as soon as it happened. I was just like, but of course, for me, it was nothing. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll go back to the better system, whatever.
The better system, huh?
Yeah, I mean, only reason I played Xbox is because 2K is over there.
Man,
if 2K wasn't on there, I would run
everything on the Xbox, though, Kev.
I played 2K and I played Red Dead, but that's it. Man, I played Spider-Man over on the PlayStation.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, what else did you play on PlayStation? What else you want to play?
I rock Don't Starve over there. I still play that game to this day.
Hold on. You played hold on. What's State of Emergency?
State of Emergency. That was on State of Decay. That was on Xbox exclusive, though. What you gonna do? I'm rocking that UFC 3 over there. Last year I played 2K over there, so I spent the majority of my time on PlayStation.
Yeah. You still playing 2K, your main game on Xbox for a reason.
Because it's in 4K. That's it. Because I didn't buy a PS4 Pro because I couldn't find a deal because nobody would be stupid enough to sell those for less than what they're worth.
No one really, because the thing was the PS4 Pro. I want to know the numbers on that because we'll get into the numbers on PlayStation later. But I went interested to see how many of those are PlayStation Pros. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I want to know how many they sold of those because that was kind of iterative. So it wasn't really a major jump.
I bet that the number increased when the broke boy system went brick.
There you go. No, I'm gonna tell you, OfferUp had a ton of Xboxes. So I'm thinking people probably got that error. Was like, yeah, it's done. I've been crapping on this whole time. I'm putting it up. I'm selling it. Yeah, I think that's what they were doing.
That put the nail in the coffin. They realized their mistake.
It might have realized their mistake. Get rid of that great gem that you have, that goat box.
One thing that you were right about though, man, with that Xbox itself, man. You know, the Xbox Live players, they were very upset. Oh, very upset. I understand totally because it's like, man, if you're rocking with Xbox, that's probably the only system you got. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like the real ones, the real players out here, man, we just switched over to the PlayStation. It wasn't no hair off my. Honestly, bro, I powered mine down. I was like, man, I'll check it later.
Well, no, okay.
Part of my PlayStation kept on going. You hit me up so mad. So you were on fire.
I was upset.
Listen,
bro.
I know every time I sent the Chief Keef gift, man, I know it just burning your soul. just a little bit more.
It was.
You wouldn't even respond to it.
I did. I just kept it moving. Like, nah. He's like, "Go get me today." He's not trolling me today. I was so warm. Because the reason being is because all day I had to think about Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. So what I've been playing, Kingdom Hearts.
Should have been playing on PlayStation.
Whatever.
You would have been able to keep going.
The crazy part about it is I almost ordered it on PlayStation because I wanted to get some run on the PlayStation. So I said, nah, Xbox, just in case the odd chance that Lil Nadir, we share a library, wants to play, I'll get it for Xbox. So all day long I've been thinking about playing this game. We get everybody, as far as, the time that I had in the day to play the game, I get to it, and that's when that crap happened. Yeah. And that just infuriated me. I was so warm about that. So it wasn't just that it was down. It was the fact that that was my chance to break open the game I've been wanting to play for a very long time.
And Brokebox let you down.
Whatever. Anyways,
let you down,
Kingdom Hearts 3. That's what I'm playing right now. Damn good game. But I'm going to tell you the thing about the game that is like the most enjoying is I found myself with a grin on my face. Okay. At least about 4 or 5 times so far. I'm only about 4 hours in so far. And it's when you see those nostalgic characters from the Disney movies and, Who? Like Uncle Scrooge came on at one point. Who's that? You know who Uncle Scrooge is?
Who's that?
Have you never watched DuckTales?
Maybe.
Okay, whatever, bro. So honestly, here's the thing, man. You don't like animation. You don't like a lot of cartoons.
What was DuckTales about?
DuckTales was with Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Okay.
You remember that with the robot that came on?
I don't remember no robot, but I remember Uncle Scrooge. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So I found myself at one point Chip and Dale come on the screen.
Rescue Rangers. Yeah,
Rescue Rangers. I'm on the first board you do is Hercules. So remember the cartoon or the movie, the Disney movie Hercules. You go into his world and help him fight Hades. And you free Zeus. And I
know the story of Hercules, but I don't remember any of this.
You remember the cartoon, the Disney cartoon?
I might have been too old.
Yeah, you might have been too old. It was around teenage time for you. You probably was just like, I'm not watching that crap. Yeah. So I'm getting this grin on my face so often when I see these old traditional characters that I remember from my childhood and Disney movies I watched with the kids and stuff.
Do they got Animaniacs?
I haven't got there yet. It might.
Is that Disney? I don't know.
I don't think that's.
I think I was more of a Nick kid or WB. I think that might have been Warner Brothers.
WB because that was Tiny
Animaniacs. Yeah, Tiny Toon Adventures. Yeah, well, then maybe they are in there.
They might not be in. They might be in this game.
Oh, okay.
Because like right now I'm at the part where Toy Story. So I'm at the Toy Story.
Oh, okay. The Toy Story people are in there. Oh, that's cool.
The Toy Story world I'm at right now. They turn you into a Toy Story figure and everything. It is so. The game is real pretty.
Woody and Buzz in there.
Who?
Woody and Buzz?
Yes, Woody. When you go into the world, Woody and Buzz are there. You actually go to Andy's bedroom and you start the mission there. That's how it starts.
What about the potato?
You have to save them.
Okay.
Mr. Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head. They actually got kidnapped by the Heartless. So you have to go save them because a lot of the toys are gone. So like the T-Rex is there. Buzz and like I said, Andy kind of greets you when you come.
So what's the story of this game?
Let me tell you right now. The story with Kingdom Hearts is weird. Okay. So like basically, and just in a nutshell, when a character dies, it creates another character that's an alternate, the same of that character. When that character finds the original character, it creates another character, and that's basically it's 3 versions of the same character in the game, and they're trying to find each other or other story plot lines behind it. I can try to explain it, and I really don't know 100% the story. I'm gonna mess it up. And I know my Kingdom Hearts fans out there are like, "Dear, you messing it up." I'm sure I am. Just know it is a fun, action-packed game from start to finish. It's not the hardest game, so if you're looking for something that's hard, that's not going to be the game for you. It is kind of easy as far as something to play. But the part that is so entertaining about it is my little kids will watch me play it. They think it's a cartoon. Okay, they literally will watch it like it's a cartoon. So when I get past certain parts of a stage, it like shows like cutscenes, but it's real life as far as the game itself because it shows the weapons you have and everything like that. Yeah, and it's like a cartoon. It literally is like they will sit there. They were watching me too. They were asking questions and they knew the characters. They knew Chip and Dale, which I didn't know how they knew Chip and Dale either. They knew Buzz Lightyear. Of course, they've watched Toy Story and stuff. But bigger than that, this is the game that a lot of people have just been waiting for a very long time.
Yo, is Lion King in it?
Lion King is in it.
Okay.
Yeah, Lion King is in it.
Check it out. If Lion King's in there, Lion King had a fire game back in the day. I never could beat it on Sega.
On Sega? Oh, that game was hard as heck.
Yeah, that game was.
You know what's crazy?
It was not a kid's game.
She played it the other day.
Really?
Yeah, she played it, and I couldn't get past the first level for it.
Yeah, no.
She wanted to play it. I'm like, nah, this is a dead thing. We're gonna put on Mario. Yeah. And we put on Super Mario.
Oh, was Aladdin in there?
Yeah, Aladdin's in there.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
you fight Jafar.
Maybe check it out.
Maleficent is in it. Not Castlevania. What is Maleficent from? I want to say Sleeping Beauty, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But anyways, when you play it though, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna recognize a lot of the characters you remember when you were a kid.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't big on Disney. I was more of a Nickelodeon kid.
Really?
But I mean, of course, I saw the Disney classics. So I mean, I didn't care about Little Mermaid or none of them people.
Yep.
Or Beauty and the Beast. I imagine they're probably in there.
I don't know. I know they have.
Come on, they gotta have Belle and the Beast. Like, come on.
I don't know. I think so. They might.
They just made a movie about them. Man.
Okay.
You gotta get that dollar. You gotta get them dollars.
Disney just got. They have it all, man.
Yeah.
But
I'm thinking more of the nostalgia from them old games. Like I remember playing the old Aladdin games. They were fire back in the day on Genesis.
Do you remember the old Duck Hunt? I mean, not Duck Hunt. The old Donald Duck game on Genesis.
No,
I think we talked about this before.
I know. I remember the Looney Tunes Rescue Ranger game or whatever.
Game was hard.
Yeah, that game was fire. That game was so good.
Super hard though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got
to run that back.
Yeah. I'm telling you, some of the Sega classic games were so like Vector Man.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the real classic games were very good, but they were hard. But they were like rewarding, like Shinobi.
Yeah.
Those were.
That was such a nasty time. Like you really had to like pick your games based on the box art.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like, man, you looked at the back like, these screeners look pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah.
What
was one game you bought from a box art that you felt shafted on?
That I felt. I'm sure that it happened, but I don't actually remember it because
was that damn 7-Up cool spot game.
Oh no!
I got
my
my
dad
dad to buy me that. Oh my goodness! And I thought it was gonna be fire because 7-Up. Remember 7-Up had the campaign
I remember it
with the red dude on there, and I got that game, bro, and it was so bad. It wasn't trash, but I was like, this is horrible, man. I didn't like it.
I used to rent a lot of the games first. Like if I was kind of on the fence or if I hadn't played it at a friend's house, I rent it first and see if it was gonna be fire. If it was fire, then I asked for it. To get. Unless I just looked at the back and was like, yeah, this is about to be it. This is about to be the jam. Because like Vector Man. I bought that game sight unseen. I was just like, yo, this looks fire. I gotta have it, and it was fire.
Yeah,
it was.
That was
fire.
a cult classic too. But the other game was the one you fell in love with, or was it Toe Jam and Earl?
Yeah, Toe Jam and Earl. Yeah, that was another. I don't even remember how I came up on that game. I just it magically fell into my lap.
Really?
And it was a classic.
Yeah.
Hurry up and release it too. Whoever you indie devs are, hurry up and get it out here on the Switch is dying. Zabari, I noticed you're talking about these indie games, man, and I saw y'all talking trash in the comments. It's all good. Don't think that the boy didn't see it. Don't think that I didn't see it.
Zabari just here to help, man.
You know what I'm saying? Well, drop a title. I'll be happy to look for him. You know what I'm saying? Drop a title in them comments, man, because I need to know. Because right now it is sitting in that dock. Smash gets played here and there, but that Switch is dry. That Switch is very dry.
The indie games, the one I picked, well, not one indie game. I picked up 2 Metal Slugs. I picked up all of those. I got those on sale. Those are pretty good. You never played Metal Slugs, have you?
No,
those are good.
I've heard about them though. Yeah. I just never played them.
Got a little comedic relief in them, but
that's always fun.
Yeah, good game. Yeah. Well, so besides Kingdom Hearts 3, bro, a little bit of 2K, which I need to get my 2K team up.
Yeah, man, listen.
Why
don't you just reach out to the kid?
No, I'm not.
I can give you the game plan.
You did. I did. You gave me the nugget as far as to get the auction house, which I did. I started picking up a couple new players.
Who?
There's a center I picked up for the one I just made the All-Star team for the Orlando
You're doing
Magic.
it wrong, man. Like, first of all, what tier are you looking for your cards at right now?
I just looked the Ruby. Center. I needed a center because I found the type of game that I play. I like doing pick and roll with the point guard and the center. Let the center. I got a pick and pop center. So I got the guy that plays for the Orlando Magic. I don't know his name. He's made the All-Star team. I got him as a Ruby. He's like an 87. I paid like $1,000 for him. Yeah. So because I think when I lost Embiid, my whole team went to shambles. I had a free agent Embiid, and because I wanted to get a free agent Embiid again.
You could probably get that Ruby Embiid for not much.
I'm gonna try to look for that. But once I got him, and I got Millsap. I got those 2 players.
Oh, you're doing this wrong.
Okay.
Bro, listen, get in there. That's what I'm saying. But you ain't ask your boy, you know what I'm saying, for how to get together. I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get you up to speed. But you know what I'm saying? Get in there. Look for those sapphires because there are a lot of really good sapphire players that were released at the beginning of the year. For where you're at in the game, they'll be perfect for you and they'll be super duper cheap. So look for sapphire Gordon Hayward. Look for sapphire Antetokounmpo.
The Mormons aren't done with him though, Kev.
But the game will let you slide.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Look for DeMar DeRozan. Like, look for these kind of niche players that are stars, but maybe not be superstars. And don't go too high up because you don't need sapphires or you don't need amethysts and diamonds right now for playing through the first part of domination. You don't need all that. And also use those tokens, man. Hit the token market and get those players because I mean they're basically free. So play the weekly challenges. You got a ton of them. They don't take very much time. A lot of those games are like 2-minute quarters, or you're just playing out the fourth quarter, whatever the case may be.
What do you mean the tokens?
All right, so so you get MT for domination and all that stuff. But if you're playing like the challenges, then with that you're going to get tokens.
The weekly challenges.
Yes, and then there's a token reward market in there. So you go in, you spend those
gold things.
Yeah.
So where do I spend those? Okay.
On the homepage of my team, there's a little part down in the bottom right, and it is for the token rewards. Okay. So you take those tokens, man, and you gotta buy like 10 of each section to move on to the next section. But you can get a lot of good players, and you're not really paying anything for them. Okay. So that's a good way to build your team up. Because man, listen, you sent me that video of you playing the Cavs. First of all, how did y'all get to the 90s? How did the score? Did y'all go to OT?
Oh, bro, it was sweaty.
Oh my God,
Lonzo saved us. Okay, that's all I can say. I sent you the clip just because I want to see if it worked.
Yeah.
Through the Xbox app.
I mean, it was a cool buzzer beater. Like that's a good way to end the game.
But that wasn't really the reason why I was sending it.
Okay.
The only reason why I'm not gonna explain myself. The only reason, of course, you would depict that like, oh, this team's trash. I was just sending it to see if it worked. Okay, that's all I was doing it for. I was gonna because you can go into the Xbox app and save your video clips to your phone. Yeah. And you can send it or share it with someone. So I just wanted to see if I could do it. That's the only reason why I did it. Okay. I wasn't really too proud of the team. I wasn't saying I was proud of Lonzo Ball.
Like no, I watched the video first. I was like, okay, I hit a little buzzer beater.
Your next question is, dear, how'd they get to the 90s?
But then I watched it again. I was like, yo, first of all, why was it 95 and this was Cleveland? Like, what is going on? And I started looking at your players. I was like, man, who does he have on the floor? Oh my God, I would never use these cards.
That's my starting team too.
Nasty.
Yeah, Millsap was my go-to guy.
Bro, like if you saw the scores I'd be putting up on these historic teams, like I mean, I'd be blowing them out 75-30. Like,
really?
Oh yeah, like they're trash. But my team is good. But I put in the grind. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but you put in the grind. So early on, was it like that though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had very good cards early on too. Like I bought collector's edition and all that stuff. So I had good cards starting.
Okay.
But now that you're like later coming in the game, just getting started, bro, you can have a beastie team very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, and make sure that you hold on, because this is important.
Go ahead.
Make sure that you are doing the moments challenges, bro. Because you will make a ton of MT doing that. Really? Like right now, there's 5,000 MT just sitting there waiting on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you'll get more. That's just the reward. So you play the game, you might get 1,000 MT for the game, get another 2,500. Do that twice, man. Boom. Well, you done came up on 7,000 MT in a matter of 30 minutes.
I'm gonna do that. Because that right. 2K is a game I can play with the kids are running around. I cannot play Kingdom Hearts. They want to they're asking questions as the story is told. Who's that? Well, if we be quiet, we can find out who it is. You know, like I'm trying to explain that to them. I'm trying to have a teaching moment. They care nothing about it. They think it's a cartoon and daddy's playing a cartoon. Yeah. So I'm playing 2K a little bit more.
How much MT do you have?
I think I like 4,500 right now.
4,500?
Yeah.
Oh man, what are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, bro, I'm just doing the domination. You told me you started domination.
Yeah, I mean, domination. That's a good place to get your cards up. But man, how do you only have 4,500? You're buying contracts?
Yeah.
Apply the contracts that you win.
Okay.
Yeah, try to save your MT because that's what you're gonna need in the marketplace.
Last week, like, what is the easiest way of getting my players on there? Because I'm literally just doing domination and playing.
You know what, man, that's kind of a double-edged sword because maybe it's better to just spend the MT and save the contracts because so as your cards get better, those contracts are gonna get more expensive to buy.
Yeah, I've seen
that. If you can stack the contracts that you earn through domination, by the time you get really good cards, you'll have a lot of contracts that you can just use there and save your MT that way.
Okay.
But it's like, man, I think I got like 111,000 MT right now.
What?
Yeah, 111,000 MT.
Jeez. And the thing about it is, it's the only thing I'm playing. Like, I'm not playing Destiny at all. So,
like, once you get it down to a rhythm, man, you'll start just racking it up real fast. Because I mean, I just spent like 80,000 maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I got that all back pretty quick.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm coachable, man. I'm gonna get in there and get some good players.
Because you're not ducking the fade this year, man. That's what it all boils down to.
The whole reason why I got on there was to give you that work. That's what
it's taking a long time.
Hey, man, the grind. You've been on it for years, okay? For a solid time. Yeah. I'm trying to get it up here. Kingdom Hearts ain't making it no better. It's the daggone kids, man. Give me no free time. All right, man. So rumors are pointing to a smaller Nintendo Switch is in the works.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is coming out now.
After that Nintendo exec came with the lies last week.
He did come with the lies last week. Yeah. That's why there wasn't no refresh happening.
But I guess that's technically not a refresh because this is supposed to be a budget system.
But if it's a budget system, what are they going to take out?
No dock.
Okay.
And it's going to be a smaller console, so smaller screen size.
Really?
All that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's going to be a budget console.
Nintendo they do this a lot, though. When they come out with a handheld, they'll come out with a budget-conscious version a little bit later. But I mean, if they need to come out with a more enhanced Switch, then if that's the case, I still want Bluetooth on my Switch. I can't believe it doesn't have Bluetooth.
Doesn't have Bluetooth?
No, I can't use Bluetooth headphones. I have a PSP, which is in that picture I showed you before.
Yeah.
That was a PSP Go. It was from like almost 8 years ago that has Bluetooth in it.
Man, for $300, they went kind of cheap, man.
Yeah.
Bluetooth Switch can't be that much. Bluetooth antenna.
Right, but you know why they did it? Because they can. And that's the reason why. They know Nintendo fans are going to love them regardless.
They're going to wait it out, huh?
They're going to wait it out, man. They're going to come out with a new version next year. It's going to have Bluetooth and a better OLED screen or something, and they're going to sell it for $5, and we're going to buy it.
All right. Well, maybe if I can get this one off for $3, I'll buy it.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, but this new Switch, though, man, a smaller version.
See, I was thinking that'd be a good idea for the kids. Like, I'd be like, oh, here you go. Like, especially if it's like 100, 150, I'd be like, I ain't so worried. Keep your hands off mine.
Yeah, don't touch mine no more. Because I tell you, that would be the thing why I would get it.
Yeah.
I would get it, just for that reason alone. Like, don't touch mine. Because that's the thing I'm having a hard time with as a dad. Yeah. Is like, the kids want to play my stuff. Yeah. And I'm having some time with that.
And they rough, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, man, you should have seen it.
Wouldn't be so bad. But
when I take those handhelds down there, of course, all three of my kids want to play. And I'm like, I might want to give one of these other kids. And don't, they might be a little better with it. Because they don't care about dad stuff, man.
Right.
I mean, Dante's taking the Switch. He's just rolling around.
It's just stepping on it, man.
Oh, my gosh, man. It was all bad. But I don't know about this new, as far as a new Switch coming out, what will it, some things will be taken out of it, of course, but it's going to sell like hotcakes, man. The Switch still prints money, man.
Man, it's just a disappointment because it's like all these rumors, and ain't no rumors of no games. That's what we need.
There is a rumor of a game.
What game?
Animal Crossing is supposed to be coming. Bro, you laugh
that
at
ain't
it.
No games, man.
You laugh you laugh at it because it's not something that we play.
I know it's a big game.
It's a big game for people. They're going to love it. They're going to love it.
Come with the games. Where's that third-party support we heard so much about?
Yeah, Zabar, I need you to explain it.
Yes, drop the games. Anytime now. We're waiting while it's patiently in hand.
Supposedly there's a rumor of a big title coming out. We know it's not Metroid. We talked about that last week. Suppose the rumor is as F-Zero, the Super Nintendo version, the Super Nintendo game that came out before, big cult following. Okay. It's supposed to be a remake of that. It's supposed to come out, but we don't know. It's rumored, so we don't know. Okay. Nintendo's going to keep beating us up and slapping us, and then we're going to go back like a beaten. I
wonder why they don't revamp some of those like old Nintendo games and stuff. Like, I don't even remember if Ultra Beast was a Nintendo game, but come back with a new Ultra Beast. I'm ready. Like, why are we not picking up these old franchises? Everything else gets rebooted.
Yeah, that was Genesis.
Yeah, I never had a Nintendo, but I played that game a lot, so it probably was Genesis. But
yeah, it was. But I feel you, though. It was like, I agree with everything you're saying as far as coming out with, you have the IPs to make something. Yeah. There should be no reason why Switch doesn't have a new Mario every year.
Right.
Every year. Just
every year.
One out.
Yeah, even though that new Super Mario Brothers that they're talking about, it looks fire.
It does. Yeah. It does. A new Zelda. We're go back to the cloud, or even make Ocarina of Time in a new engine or something.
Yeah, that could be dope.
Yeah, man, that'd be fire, man. But Nintendo is Nintendo.
Just give us some DLC for Zelda. You know what I mean?
Like,
right. Just something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Add on a new Ganon, or I don't know. Just add something to what you already have. Just get something out Switch. I mean, because I'm tired of yours sitting like that. Mine sits up there. When I got that on Octopath Traveler, it was like the Nintendo Switch looked at me like, I'm not going to see you for a while. Like, he knew it until I broke it out for the kids. He kind of like, I could have swear I heard him just like wince a little bit. Like, I'm not going to see you for a while, Dad. I'm like, nope.
Get nice and snug.
Yeah, it's nice and snug. Get in there with the rest of the electronics and just sit in there, man.
Yeah.
So, no, Nintendo, they need to put something out. I don't know if this new console is money conscious for people that want to get everyone on the market, but I don't even understand why they would have that, because everyone has a Switch. Yeah. It's selling like hotcakes, so why would you make a cheaper one?
I'm trying to figure out where that third party support is that they swore up and down they had so many devs on board for.
Yeah.
Like, where are those games at? Like, just give them. I don't even care if they're remakes of games that are already on other consoles. Like, just give them to us. Yeah. At this point, just release them. I'll buy them. I'll buy them.
We will.
Give me a reason.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, it gets you playing something you're not traditionally used to playing.
Yeah.
And that's how you get titles out there. That's how those, and I will say it too, they need to promote those indie titles that are supposedly real good too. They need to promote those better.
Yeah, Zabar, you're going to have to promote those in the comments, because, man, I don't know nothing about them.
I went in there and it was like a rabbit hole, and I just got out. I powered it down.
I just see it. It reminds me of the old days where I just see like the artwork. I'm like, maybe this is fun, but I ain't about to spend $30 on this. That was my parents' money. Right. I ain't care about that.
It's my money
now. It's my money now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no Starbucks this week.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. All right, man. So PS4, it's selling like crazy. Console has now sold more than 94 million units.
Say it again.
Only behind the original Wii in sales for its life cycle.
Say it again.
So right now, it's okay. So just looking at it right now, you have the Wii, you have the PlayStation 2,
the GOAT,
and then you have the PlayStation 4.
The GOAT.
That's crazy.
The GOAT.
That's crazy.
I've been told to this.
Man, I'm equating this to just like album sales on albums. I'm not just because it has the most units sold don't mean it's the best system.
How? Like that? This is this is the system everybody want, man. This is what everybody flocking to.
You know the reason why they get it is because Microsoft had that bad PR from the beginning.
Man, listen, Microsoft has tried everything to bring people back. I mean, it is officially the broke boy console of 2019 and still can't move no units, man.
No, that's not saying Microsoft is not having a good year.
They're not. They're third.
PlayStation sold a lot of units.
PlayStation came out, crushed them. So then they were in the race with that. Switch came out and just lapped them.
Yep.
Like I'm saying, like it's looking bad for. If I'm Microsoft, I don't. Like it's gonna be sink or swim for whatever this next console is for Microsoft, because at this point it's like we can't take another ass whipping like this. I mean, Sony just out here flourishing. I read something earlier that PSN alone generated more money in 2019 or 2018 than Nintendo as a whole.
Yeah. It was like 2 or 3 billion.
Yeah.
I was amazed by that too.
That goes to show you, and I mean that's no consoles, nothing, just PSN, PlayStation Network. Yeah. That goes to show you how beastly the PlayStation fan base is and the library is, man. They got the games, the GOAT, the best ever. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't. Whatever.
Put a picture of the gold one up here. You know what I'm saying? Just let it be known what it is. You know?
Yeah. PlayStation focused on gaming, man. That's the thing. Like, and they got out of their own way with their arrogance, because I thought they were going the arrogance route like they did on PS2, PS3. I'm sorry. I thought they were going that route because they got PS3. They wouldn't send devs out like they did for the PlayStation 2,
and they just hardwared it out. Like PlayStation 3 was ahead of its time, and people just weren't ready to catch up.
I was trying to pick one up the other day too.
Got one right there.
I know you do.
See it blinking. I think it works as a router too. It's kind of weird.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's very weird.
People still use them for what was it? The thing they're trying to do where you could possibly cure cancer. They're doing.
Yeah.
People still use it for that.
Yeah. You know, I should probably get in on that, man, and let them use my machine to harvest data or whatever.
Boy, that sells for a ton on eBay.
Yeah, because they're you can mod them. That's why
I was trying to get one. But anyways, man, PlayStation, they
the best.
The games are there.
Yeah.
The games are there. If it's the games you like to play, because you didn't play God of War. You played Spider-Man.
I haven't played it yet.
You're not going to play God of War, Kev.
I'm going to play it, man.
It's $29 on sale right now.
All right, so, man, you know what I'm saying? I'll hold out for about another year, man. It'll be a PlayStation Plus, bro. I'm rocking. Yeah. I'm here. I had a lot of games to play in a little bit of time, man. God of War just kind of slipped through the cracks.
I feel you.
But I'm still looking forward to it, just like I'm still looking to Horizon.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
I've been waiting for that to hit the PS Plus for the longest, man.
It probably is going to go. I think
Eventually.
it's like it was sold a lot. I think when it comes PlayStation sells so many, they put it like it's not games with gold, but
the platinum status or whatever.
Platinum status, they go for like $19.99 or something. That's got to be coming soon. But yeah, PlayStation got the games, bro. I can't even deny that. Uncharted. I was cleaning out my the man cave and I found my Uncharted disc. I still need to play Uncharted 4.
I might run that back.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Definitely. I'm waiting to play that on a 4K TV though.
Okay.
That's what I'm waiting for because I think it's gonna look beautiful on that.
Yeah. I see that.
But yeah, man, I can say about PlayStation, whatever. I mean,
you can say that they're the best.
No, I'm never gonna say that.
Yeah, you should.
It's never gonna come out.
Man, you going down with the ship on Xbox, huh?
I mean, come on. Like I said from previously, any real fan has all the systems.
Yeah, no doubt. But any smart consumer bought the PlayStation.
No, because if you're not gonna
uninformed bought the broke boy.
If you're not gonna play Uncharted, God of War, or the zombie game that's never gonna come out that they keep showing every year, then you have no reason to get a PlayStation. You can get anyone.
Xbox is like that gift that you get that somebody buys for you, and they're like, it's sort of like what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? I know you wanted that PlayStation, but you know what I'm saying? They were offering these for about $100, and it plays games. It too. It's sort of like what you wanted. It's not quite.
The Xbox, the controller was always better to me. I was like,
no, that PlayStation 4 controller is very comfy, man. It's good.
In my house, so I don't really know.
Yeah, the disrespect, but you know what? You're in the house, you playing yourself. That's really what it boils down to, brother. You're in there, you just playing yourself, man. You got greatness sitting in front of you, man, and you just keep on walking. Lord ain't gonna bless you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you now. You just overlooking your blessings.
Yeah, blessings just sitting right there. Just overlook it.
That's why the broke boy system went down, man. The Lord was trying to guide you. He knew that you had a little bit of time for gaming. Try to guide your hands. You ain't want to listen.
Sony also has informed their first-party devs to focus on PlayStation 5. So So now the next system is coming.
Whoo, the next GOAT. No, it's right on time. In Sony, we trust. So if they say it's time, then it's time. It's time. And greatness awaits, man.
But you know what? I wonder if they're going to come out with different SKUs for both systems. So it's going to be one SKU.
Between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5? Right, yeah, of course. It's going to be a different SKU. Yeah. I got to think they will. Sony's not going to do an incremental step up. Like, when they're ready to step up, man, they're going to do it all the way. This ain't Microsoft we're talking about here. All right? We're not talking about Microsoft where it's like, man, we went from 360 to a 720p Xbox One. It was like Xbox 0.5 or whatever. Yeah. No. We ain't talking about that. Microsoft just stepped it up when the One X came out. Yeah. They finally entered the next gen. Before they just kind of gave you a mild holdover console.
You mean PlayStation 4 Pro?
PlayStation 4 Pro, they were doing the best with what we had available at that time. And they were trying to be price conscious or whatever, look out for the consumer, because they knew that the OG PlayStation loyalists, they didn't want us to feel bad because we had adopted so early. Yeah. So for newcomers or people who wanted to upgrade, it was like, okay, listen, we're going to give you this. All right. You're still perfectly good with your original PlayStation, but if you want a little bit more, we got this for you. You know what I mean? Boom. We're not worried about teraflops and terafloops and all that. The games ain't even going to run all like that. So we're going to give you enough. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to buy it, cool. If not, that's cool too, baby. Yeah. Because guess what? PlayStation 5 gonna hold it down. Yes.
Anyways, they got the You're so full of crap. They got the devs are working on the PlayStation 5, all the games and stuff for it. I'm interested to see what they do.
Bless them devs, man.
Yeah, man. So, PlayStation 5's on the way. That shows why they're not going to E3.
I'm about to shed a tear.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. That's why they're not going to E3. Microsoft is going to E3. They say it's going to be bigger than ever at E3 2019. This might be last year for E3, though.
Yeah, that again goes to show you why Microsoft is failing. No. It's like, man, they're wanting to throw all their chips into a dying product. Nobody cares about E3 anymore.
No. The people do care about E3. They don't care.
Nobody cares about E3 anymore.
It'll be a lot of press.
Do you remember anything from E3 last year?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. Because nobody cares, man. Nothing went down at E3 last year because it was trash. That's why PlayStation pulled out.
Everybody backed out. I'm surprised that Microsoft's even going this year.
They got to do something. Well, they're looking at it like, well, it'll kind of double as our own event since nobody else is coming. We'll just go big. But all go big means they're going to hand out a bunch of T-shirts, man. There'll be free food and refreshments, and maybe they'll invite Drake to come perform or whatever. But I'll tell you one thing that they ain't going to do, man. They ain't gonna give you no games. That's the one thing Xbox ain't gonna have.
All them studios that they bought up, they gotta produce something here and there. They're gonna produce something.
Man, those are just failed EA studios, man, that they brought back from the grave.
They got to. Something gotta come up. That's the thing with Microsoft that they gotta fix is having first party titles. Something has to come about. There gotta be some games come out of all this, man. Because I don't want to sit here and see another Gears of War come out. And it'd be nothing, you know what I mean? Like, that's the big title they got coming out. I'm not here for that.
They are going to sell you another finesse Gears of War.
I mean, yeah, but have it be some other IPs. They're going to come out that's going to be good, though.
Nah. At this point, man, they've already given up hope on the Broke Boy one. And with that, they're just trying to move on to the next thing. Yeah, they're getting ready for those new systems. I mean, the new systems, at this point, it's 2019. They're supposed to be coming 2020, 2021. So at this point, they're ready to just move forward. I imagine E3 is going to be their big announcement for what the systems are going to be and all the capabilities. But again, compared to the Xbox One X, it's probably going to be a 0.5 kind of update for whatever the next generation console of Xbox is going to be.
I can't think they're going to announce anything new console-wise this year. They're going to announce.
It's already too much info out there about Project Scarlet and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, even then though, it's going to be a lot of rumors. It's not going to come out. I mean, whether they announce something, it might just be like, okay, we're going to announce it next year. Or something.
I definitely think they move all their chips into the middle of the table and they tell you, hey, listen, this is what we're working on. We expect to come out in 2020, 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's going to be their.
That's the same thing Sony's going to do. They're just not going to announce it at E3.
Hey, Sony might, man. They might do it. They'll do it at the PSX conference or whatever. They'll announce their next hardware.
The last couple years, they've been kind of quiet.
No,
the best.
For hardware, they've been kind of quiet, but they kept the games rolling. Matter of fact, we got that Samurai game coming in a couple of weeks, and it looks fire. It looks fire. Game, yeah. Are you ready? Hell yeah!
You're not getting it. I'm not.
Man, boy, you make me lose my. Whoa!
You'll get it as a sale.
No. I've already invested. I've already invested, man. I paid my 70. I tipped an extra 5.
Oh, we're moving on.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready.
No, I see what's going on here. We're moving on. All right, Dragon Ball Z, man. There's a Project Z trailer was released. You here for action RPG game of Dragon Ball? You don't even watch Dragon Ball.
I mean, I watched the old ones.
Yeah,
but,
see, that's not the Kev. I've been telling you the new ones are so good. The movie came out, it was good.
Bruh, just something about it, man. Like, I just
it's
can't.
Anime, it's cartoons.
I just can't watch cartoons, man. I can't do it, man. I can't. It just like sometimes I find myself late at night before bed, like trying to watch like Bob's Burgers, because sometimes that show is funny to me.
It is some funny stuff.
But most times I just can't do it. Like I watch it for like 15 minutes. Once it hits commercial, I'm like, time to turn to Martin.
Because cartoons are like sci-fi. You're not a big sci-fi fan.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that's true, man.
Yeah.
But unless you come with something brilliant, if it's absolutely brilliant, bro, I can watch it. Like Boondocks, I can watch that all day, every day.
Well, Boondocks was That was before.
It was a cartoon, but it wasn't really a cartoon. You know what I mean?
That was like with gospel. Right?
Yeah, so I can watch that. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. And I tried. I remember I started Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
Because I was telling you about I was watching Goku. He was plowing the fields and all that stuff, eating his lunch and all that.
Right.
I started it, man.
Bro,
and
you watched like an episode and a half, and then you bowed out. Like
that
was it.
Yeah, that was it. And it wasn't bad. I was just like,
those are the early ones. Nothing happened at that point. Those were filler episodes.
I was full.
I'm gonna find one episode once the English dub catch up to where they're fighting and stuff.
I watched the Broly movie. You'd be proud of that, at least.
Okay,
yeah, I watched the Broly movie. Okay. It was cool.
It was cool.
It was all right.
It was all right.
I kind of watched it in pieces. Like I watched it and I paused it. I came back to it a little later. I finished it though.
Yeah,
I finished it. It was cool, man.
Did you like the fighting?
Yeah, it was cool,
you didn't
man.
know what was going on when they fused together and everything. Because Fusion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with Fusion,
yeah,
but
okay.
I mean, it was cool. I was surprised. My boy was out there. He was stronger than Goku at the beginning.
Who?
He's out there.
Broly?
Yeah, not Broly. Vegeta. Vegeta's out there whooping ass.
Vegeta's the king of L's, man. Vegeta's always like that's the thing as a Dragon Ball fan.
But he was whooping ass at the beginning.
He was whooping ass, and that was the first time he actually turned into the God mode of Vegeta too.
Yeah.
Vegeta Gold. I mean God mode. That's the first time we seen that. So the Broly movie was a good one to watch. It was just something to add because Broly was never canon in this. And I'm nerding out, but basically Broly being in it was a big thing for Dragon Ball fans.
Yeah.
But as far as the game, I don't know. I don't want to go through the whole story of Dragon Ball because like most Dragon Ball games that come out, they try to tell the story of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And this one, I don't want it to be the same. I want it to pick up or show something new, or even have the game come out and then have the series to go along with it. That way, it would challenge people to go watch the show. You know.
So it sounds like it'd be right for me.
It'd be right for you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm down. I love a good action adventure beat 'em up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
and but I just don't want it to tell the Dragon Ball Z story again.
I don't care about any story. I'll probably skip the cutscenes.
I know you would.
Like, take me to the beatdowns. I don't want to hear all this talking.
So you don't
Mortal
Kombat's gonna have a story. You don't care about that either.
Not really.
Yeah, okay, I knew you wouldn't. Yeah, they need to put Shaggy in the game. They keep teasing.
Shaggy is going to be in the game.
Is he going to be in the game?
There are screenshots of him actually fighting.
Ed Boon I think he's trolling though.
Think so?
I think he's trolling.
I think Shaggy's going to end up in there.
I hope he ends up being in it, but I think he's trolling because he put that art out, and it looked amazing. Yeah, everyone geeked over it. But
there's a screenshot of Shaggy fighting Scorpion.
I saw that. But I think that was just messed around. I think Ed Boon's still trolling.
Maybe.
That's it. Gaming news, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, you can't say that's it gaming news, man. We just spent a solid 30, 40 minutes on games.
I know.
So listen, man. Eat your food on that.
Hopefully, I have a good review for Kingdom Hearts. I have a good review next week, and I plan to get finished with it soon. I know the Deserter. You said he's been playing it too.
Yeah, I've seen him on the Goat Station rocking out. Yeah.
So I think I know he's been playing too, so we can maybe get him on and talk about it the next one.
There we go.
All right, man. Super Bowl. What's gonna happen, bro?
I'm going for the Rams to win a fraudulent Super Bowl. That way I can just cancel the entire NFL.
Okay.
But I'm guessing that Brady's probably going to take home 6, man.
Yeah.
They want him to be the Jordan of football, so yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it.
I mean, it's in a dome. It's in. I mean, the most interesting. And another thing too. I want people to quit saying they're going to the Super Bowl. You're just going to Atlanta. Yeah. All right. You're just going to Atlanta. You're not going to the Super Bowl. So stop it.
Right.
But Brady's going to win. I think Brady's going to do it. I think the Rams, if they can get pressure on him, they can present some problems for him. I just wonder when the roof's going to fall. I mean, the ground's going to fall up under Goff. And I don't know if Goff can do it. So I got to pick one.
Fold under the pressure?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, he played well last week against y'all. But
no, he didn't. He did not play well against us.
I'm not gonna bring that game up. But I just think that his time is due. I mean, Gurley is due for a good game. He got benched against y'all. Yeah. So I gotta think he's gonna definitely come out to play well. But I don't know, man. The Rams usually when teams piece together get all the pieces together and try to form somewhat of a super team, which is what the Rams kind of did. They don't do very well in Super Bowls.
Yeah. I mean, Patriots, they're just a well-oiled machine, so it's going to be a tough matchup for them. But, hey, man, maybe they can overcome, and they can be the asterisk champs for the year.
I got it. Because I know if they win, you're gonna ride it into the sunset, too.
Oh, I mean, listen, win or lose, I mean, they're fraudulent, so it's all good. But you know what? I'm not holding that against the Rams that they're fraudulent. It's the refs' fault that they're fraudulent.
Very, very much so.
You know, so I got nothing against the Rams and the players and all that stuff, other than to antagonize Chan. I mean, just because it's so fun.
Yeah,
it's so fun. Yeah. But outside of that, I really got no problem with the Rams themselves. It's just those refs suck, and the NFL is whack, and Goodell's a coward.
You know, being that Chan's a real St. Louis fan. You know what I mean? So the LA Rams is what happened.
I'm like, I don't even know if you should be rooting for them. It's not really your team, but it's cool.
I like for people from St. Louis, they can still root for them. But yeah, man, I'm not buying the LA Rams.
Yeah, man. It's nasty.
So we'll see. It's over tomorrow, and football will be done.
You know what made that even worse, man? Then he followed LeBron to the Lakers, so now he like all LA everything. I'm like, oh, you're a nasty man. You're a nasty man, Chan.
As he should.
Negative, man. Nah, man. You don't switch sides like that. You ride with your side, man.
Ride with the side?
Yeah, man. Don't let me catch you. You know what I'm saying? Switching flags, man. I know you never do that. Don't let me catch you. Don't let me see it, man.
All right, man. So NBA All-Stars reserves are set now. Who got snubbed? Now, the person I thought got snubbed actually got in because Victor Oladipo was hurt. Was what's my man who played for Ohio State? Lefty.
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell. He got it.
So you didn't think Luka got snubbed?
No. I don't think Luka got snubbed.
You didn't think Derrick Rose got snubbed?
No.
Derrick Rose got snubbed, man.
No, I don't think
so. No, Derrick Rose was deserving.
Oh, you know, Derrick Rose has had a pretty decent year.
He's having a great year.
Yeah, he's having a pretty. But you know, some of the players that the guys who got in, who's going to make it over? You put him in. Who you taking out? Middlebrooks.
Yeah, I take.
You don't even know who it is.
Chris Middleton is.
His name
I take him out. I mean, Milwaukee's having a really good year, so I mean he's deserving. But and besides, they're in the East, so Derrick Rose doesn't really come into play there. Yeah. But I don't know that he necessarily need to be there. The West was so stacked that it was going to be hard to make it. What's up?
Derrick Rose in the West.
Yeah, Derrick Rose would have been in the West.
So in the West, who would we take out?
That's the thing. I don't know who I would put in above him or before him. So I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a tough call, but I did think that he was deserving. You know what? If we want to keep it all the way 100, man, I'd take Dirk out. and go ahead and
put Dirk have a swan song?
No.
So we take Wade out too?
He can still come.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But,
he can still come?
Yeah, he can still come to All-Star or whatever.
I got to be honest with you. When I saw that him and Dwayne Wade got put in, I was like, man, what is this? Like,
listen, I pray that Vince Carter don't retire because, man, that's just straight up disrespect that you would invite them and not VC.
Well, they're not going to give Vince Carter a swan song like that.
Why not?
He never won nothing.
So what?
What you mean, so what? He's the best dunker, and I'm a Carolina fan. I love Vince Carter.
Yeah, like Vince Carter did a lot for the league, man.
Get that man a pamphlet and get him on his way, bro.
He's gold medalist, man. You know what I'm saying?
Best dunk of all time.
I mean,
one of 7-footer.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the best dunk contest participants of all time.
Like, sure.
I mean, he low-key put the dunk contest back on the map that year.
I would say he's the best.
Mike Jordan just did something different, bro. Mike Jordan just did something different for the game.
Stuff that we never seen.
Listen, I think Jordan did that stuff before I was alive, and you know what I'm saying. It was like I was born knowing what went down there.
Jordan did some things,
but he shook up the buildings.
Vince was the first. I think Vince and Spud Webb. When Vince, they both did things that we saw. Like, what did we just see? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you thought like this might be photoshopped. Yeah, you know, like
I mean, Jordan from the line is just so iconic, though, man.
Yeah, but everybody does it now.
It don't matter. He was the first one to do it for real.
Vince was doing dunks people still don't do. What they're doing is some people are doing them in games, but I think some of those people are on drugs.
Yeah, so. We forget that Kobe was the first to go between the legs in the dunk contest. People forget that Kobe even did the dunk contest. I think he won, but he's the first one to ever go between the legs in the dunk contest.
I thought about this though too. This is the reason why Kobe fans are really tight.
What's that?
Kobe. What years was Kobe the best player in the league?
Probably 05.
Besides
05, 06, probably 03 as well. He was probably the best player in the league.
You think he was the best player in the league?
Yeah. Probably from I'd say between 03 and 07, you could argue that Kobe was hands down the best player in the league.
Well, the person that they argue with is probably LeBron, because LeBron came in.
LeBron was just a rookie. He was just getting started.
He came in literally as one of the best players. Like
that's cool.
Like Luka came in, kind of just shook up the buildings.
That's cool. LeBron didn't win anything for many years. Kobe was winning during that period.
Yeah, but I think that's what the problem with Kobe fans, why they don't like LeBron, because a lot of people love LeBron during that run, and then also Kobe. had Colorado going on, so he was snubbed from one MVP.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because one of those MVPs they gave to Nash, and that was
clearly Kobe's.
It was clearly Kobe's, and that's when he dunked on him in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but I thought about that, like Kobe. How many years was he the best player in the league?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that there was at least a solid 5-year stretch that Kobe Bryant was the best player in the league.
You think so?
Yeah,
we have to research that a little bit more. Yeah. I wanted to ask you that.
I don't know why people have such revisionist history with Kobe Bryant, like he wasn't the man. Like Kobe was that guy
because he was like Mike.
I mean, just because he was Mike 2.0, but that's cool. I mean, Mike made the mold, and Kobe fit it.
I agree with you. I love Kobe, man.
But he did it. Yeah, like I'm saying, like when he stepped on that floor, man, he struck fear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Players give it up to him, and that's really the opinion I trust more than anybody else is the guys who actually had to see him on the court. If they're telling you like, no, listen, this guy was the real deal.
Yeah.
Every time you saw him on the floor, I gotta believe that. I can't believe, you know what I'm saying, some fanboy in Milwaukee telling me that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we don't care about that man.
Yeah, so Michael Redd was the best. Michael Redd was a good player, but still,
he was decent. Yeah. The reason why I always say Kobe was so dope too was because it was players that literally feared him.
Yeah,
like because of Kobe, I can't ever really give T-Mac a lot of praise because he would always come up hurt. Whenever he had to play against Kobe.
Never won a thing.
Nah, never won a daggone thing. But he got a Hall of Fame though.
Yeah, I mean, as he should. He was a very good player. I mean, he had all the tools, but he just didn't have the mind. To you know what I'm saying, endure and persevere like Kobe Bryant did. Right. I think the mental aspect of the game is a lot of what made Kobe Kobe, and he doesn't get enough credit for that. Right. Even though we did, Mamba mentality is kind of like a catchprise at this point.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so
for sure. Although I do think he ruined Jason Tatum though. Something's going on in Boston. Something's going on in Boston.
Maybe Jason Tatum, he just ain't got the mental capacity to be Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Kyrie has the mental capacity to be Kobe.
True.
You know?
True.
That's why he sprayed Steph with the 3 to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? Bring us back from a 3-1 deficit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And they still should be in Cleveland. That's another issue. But anyways, as far as All-Star snubs, so your boy Rudy Gobert, man, he broke down in complete tears after being left off the All-Star selection. Rudy, you're not slick, bro. We knew that it was a clause in your contract. That money was paid for. That money was spent already. That's all it was coming down to. That had nothing to do with you wanting to make the All-Star team. That man was crying tears,
bro. Like I mean, he broke down in the middle of the interview. Like when I saw that, and it's like, man, I hate to laugh at anybody crying, but I was crying.
Oh yeah,
I was crying, laughing tears, funny. Man. Because
that money was spent.
I'm saying, see, a big 7-foot+ grown man out here breaking down in tears because he ain't get selected to
He's French though.
To the All-Star team, though, man. The All-Star team don't mean nothing, man. It means absolutely jack.
Somebody needs to explain to him that in a couple of years we're not even going to know who's on the All-Star team. Like we don't.
I don't remember who was on the All-Star team last year.
I don't. I really don't. I don't know who won any skills championships.
No,
or anything last year. But obviously it meant a lot to him. I mean, I guess I do appreciate.
I mean, it is recognition in your field. I get it that you know what I'm saying you're one of the best, but cry.
I'm telling you, bro, that money was spent. He had that All-Star money spent, bro.
Yeah,
hopefully didn't buy nothing illegal. It's like. I don't know,
man. Did you see the other players clowning him?
No.
He tried. Draymond hit on Twitter or whatever. Like, yo, I ain't get selected. I guess I should cry too, huh?
Whatever. Draymond, you cried in that parking lot after LeBron and Kyrie beat you.
Gobert actually hit him back with that too.
Did he?
Yeah, he's just like he did after Cleveland beat you, huh? He called KD.
Yeah, Draymond he needs to guard his words right now. He needs to be quiet. He's be the best teammate. I saw him and Boogie got into it too. Just need to be a good teammate because he's gonna be gone.
No, hey, listen. I like the bad boys activating.
I do too.
Him and Boogie.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I like that.
I do too. But I do think that they it wasn't even that bad.
Golden State been on a tear since Boogie came back too. They've just been working.
Golden State and folk.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it doesn't matter, man. All these trades, everything's we'll get into that trade stuff, but it does not matter.
Right.
Golden State and folk.
No, that ain't us.
Ain't us?
No.
Okay. All right. Anywho, Anthony Davis. So let's get into this, man. So Anthony Davis trade saga. AD says he's done all he can do for the Pels, but it's time to move on. The Lakers went ahead and offered the first trade offer was Lonzo, Kuzma, Rondo, Beasley, and a first rounder.
Yeah.
The Pels will not answer the phone.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis Sr. says he doesn't want AD to go to the Celtics because of how they treated IT.
Sad.
Ainge, he doesn't trust Danny Ainge, which is a viable reason.
Yeah.
The Raptors and the Nuggets are currently front runners for AD. What is going on with this Anthony Davis saga right now, bro?
Man, it's heating up.
Make it make sense to me.
Man, I think that they might have pulled the trigger a little bit too quick requesting that trade. I think AD might have been, and I understand LeBron wants AD now. He's in win now mode. I mean, getting older, you know, it makes sense or whatever.
You think it has to do with LeBron?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, He fired his agent earlier this season, signs with Rich Paul.
Yeah.
Out of the blue. Yeah. And then out of the blue, he's requesting a trade. And rumors are circulating that his preferred destination is the Lakers. He won't re-sign anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But it doesn't make sense, though, bro. I got to be honest with you. Because he can make way more money with the Pels.
Money doesn't matter to him. It's all about legacy, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Man, you know what
championships don't feed generations.
Absolutely. You always can go with, I got to do what's best for me and my family. Yeah. That works for anything, bro. I mean, like, you step with somebody's shoe, I got to do what's best for me and my family. You just tell them that. Like, anything you can do in life, you say that, you're going to get, you're okay. I'm like, oh, okay, I would agree with what you said.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense that he wants to go. Okay, it makes sense he wants to go to LA, but just in these parameters. Go when you're a free agent. He should have just kept his mouth shut and played ball. I can see if you, like, people forget Anthony Davis is on a contract next season too.
Right.
You know? So, you know, coming out, his dad's making all these things and saying where he wants to go, and ultimately he's trying to maneuver himself where he wants to go, which is LA. No one has ever done that. You brought up last week. Kawhi didn't get that option.
Nope.
Who else? Is there somebody else who didn't get to go where they wanted to go, but they ended up getting traded somewhere?
Man, but I mean, for all intent and purposes, I mean, Kyrie really didn't go where he chose to go. Just he ended up in a good situation.
Yeah, absolutely. So, do you think he gets traded before the trade deadline?
No. I don't think that he gets moved by Thursday.
Me neither.
Because, I mean, if the Pels ain't even picking up the phone right now, and the Lakers have pretty much made their best offer. To offer Lonzo, Kuzma, why are you offering them back Rondo?
Right.
Like, they're like, do you want him back?
Right.
No. Right. We didn't re-sign him, so no.
They should have included Caldwell Pope because it would have been that big contract off the books.
I would have thought so, too, but maybe the Pels probably don't want to pick up that contract weight because they're probably trying to get expiring contracts or rookie contracts.
Yeah.
And then they offered Mike Beasley and a first. It's like, yo,
that's a lot, though.
They offered the whole house. I'm surprised that they didn't throw Ingram in there.
Right.
But it's like they offered the whole crib, and the Pels reportedly ain't picking up the phone for that.
Right.
So it's like, wow, okay.
Right.
Now with Toronto being a front runner, I can see AD being a good piece in Toronto, especially if they can keep Lowry and retain Kawhi.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be.
They had something there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That they'd be mean in the East. If the Celtics, if Danny Ainge can somehow finesse and finagle, whoo, man, powerhouse.
Yeah.
And hey, man, listen, if he really you know what I mean, you want to do some things, man, go on to them Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Because rumor has it, Knicks gonna be doing big things coming up. So,
but okay, so the Knicks.
But I mean, it's the Knicks, though.
Right, exactly. Right. We have to always preface that and say it's the Knicks, bro. Yeah. So I mean, speaking of the Knicks, though, they trade Kristaps Porzingis to the Mavs. Mark Cuban gets cold-blooded revenge for DeAndre Jordan to the Knicks for sure. But seriously, like, how in the world does that make sense to me more than the AD thing? Because the Knicks, they traded away Porzingis, who was under 23. He's a unicorn. He's 7'3". I get that he doesn't want to be there, but you got to at least take some ownership as a Knicks organization. Say we've been running a complete circus for a long time, but this is the first time the Knicks don't have any big contracts under, so they can actually sign players.
Yeah, they have money for two max.
They have money for two max, but if you're a player, okay, now when you say two max, that you know what's going to happen? They're going to overpay for somebody that's not that good.
No, I think they're going for big fish.
They're going for big fish, but if you're somebody like
this
KD,
free agency is stacked.
It is, but why would you go to New York if you already got a player who's under 23 that didn't want to be there? Why would you go there?
Porzingis, I don't think that they saw Porzingis as being a franchise changing player, and they were figuring, hey man, if we could just blow it up and really hit the reset button and get some young talent and some big name stars into the Garden, then let's do that instead. I mean, they were planning to sit Porzingis all year anyway, and he was unhappy. Yeah, reports are that he was ready to play, even though they're saying that the Mavs still might not play him this year.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
but I know Porzingis back in November was kind of. Voicing concerns about having to sit out the year.
And we talked about his brother was like his spokesman or whatever, was really at odds with the team because they didn't feel like, yo, you guys are not trying to win. Yeah. Like Dolan is out here going to concerts and playing with his band. He doesn't care about winning at all.
Hey, listen, man, you got that kind of money, man. Do what you want. Do what you want when you pop it.
But you know what though? And the Knicks games are still sold out.
Yeah,
there's still people that go and fill up the seats. So
it's New York City,
right?
You know what I mean? Like,
but New York being good in basketball is always good for the league.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they can get back to that point. But keep it all the way funky, New Yorkers. I'm gonna look into the camera when I say this. Y'all never won nothing anyway. The Knicks ain't never won nothing. Knicks fans. I'm really talking to my dad. Knicks fans will come in and say, "Oh, we were good back in when they had Patrick Ewing and all that." But yo, you let Patrick Ewing go to the Supersonics. I still ain't forgave y'all for that. And I ain't even a Knicks fan. But even figure than that, y'all ain't won nothing.
Pat Ewing still didn't never win nothing.
No,
so
he didn't.
Maybe that was. But
they didn't put a good team around him though. If you want to talk about, like,
I mean, that team was all right.
No, that Knicks team was bad, bro. John Starks was like a bagger or something. I can't remember. Like, seriously, they got him from the sit-go.
Yeah,
you know,
he was working at a grocery store.
So Knicks, I don't get this whole thing where you're trying to, we got a good team going. We're gonna get the old thing back. You never had anything. So what are you trying to get back?
Yeah, I mean,
they're putting all their chips in Zion, bro.
They are.
They're putting all of them in Zion.
Listen, that's major too, because if you can get the #1 pick and 2 big name free agents,
that'd be dope.
You putting something nice on the court. Maybe they felt like Crispy Taps wasn't the guy.
He just didn't want to be there.
Yeah, and that too. So they like, man, well, forget it. You don't want to play for the, you know what I'm saying, one of the biggest markets in the country or in the league. Then be gone. You know what I'm saying? We'll send you down there to Dallas. And listen, we talk about Dirk and them beating LeBron that one year. Dallas was trash for many years. Okay, Dirk had been there his entire career.
They were kind of like the New York Knicks of the East because the West, because they had talent.
Yeah,
Jason Kidd, Jimmy Jackson, and Jamal Mashburn.
And Steve Nash was out there for a while.
Well, he came afterwards.
Yeah, he came after.
But those three players, Tony Braxton broke up that team though. Remember, Jimmy Jackson and Jason Kidd was arguing over Tony Braxton.
Yeah. Hey man, listen, gotta do things, man. Now Birdman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finessing.
He ain't slick. That was a tax write-off.
Hey, but
I still blame Slim.
One other telling thing about the Kristaps trade though is like, how is AD's whole thing a circus? And Kristaps just got traded out the clear blue sky. Like I just saw the news, like, hey man, they're trading him to the Mavs, and it was like, what?
You sent me that. I thought you were playing. I didn't know it was.
My dad called me like, is this something that they're saying might happen? I'm like, no, it's done. It's already happened. He's like,
quick
what?
Too.
Yeah,
because they just had a meeting like 2 days prior.
Yeah,
and they said he left kind of with concerns, like, I don't understand what y'all gonna do, and that happens all the time. Usually. They should just
like, get up out of here. But I think that this again, and I hate to do it, man. But this points back to the circus that surrounds LeBron. Yeah, it always comes, like, if your name gets intertwined with LeBron in any way, back to the circus. The second that Kyrie and LeBron started communicating again, circus for Kyrie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And Kyrie's fed of it too. Fed up.
Yeah, he's tired of it. But I'm saying before that week, nobody was saying a word. Everybody just kind of figured, he'll resign with Boston. They're figuring it out. They got a lot of young talent. Now it's like, oh my God, where's Kyrie gonna go now?
Yeah. Something changed though.
Yeah, hysteria.
But I mean, he had the little blurb he had though. He said he will not commit to re-signing with the Celtics. Says he doesn't owe anyone anything. Yeah, which is a pretty telling statement coming from him. And but he dove more into it, saying he's been doing what everybody wanted him to do for 8 years. Now he's going to do what he wants to do. He doesn't owe anybody anything. Right. Could we see Kyrie get traded before this deadline?
No.
You don't think so?
Just because it's like, for what? Trade him for what? I mean, you need a guy like that on the floor, and you might as well just go ahead and push on through and keep it rocking or whatever. If you can re-sign him in free agency, you do that. Matter of fact, they were saying in the AD trades, the only person that was off the table was Kyrie.
Really?
Yeah, everybody else in the Celtics was up for grabs.
They're not going to trade Tatum. They'll trade Boston.
They'll trade Tatum.
You think so?
He's not been good this year.
But that's because but he was good without Kyrie.
No, he wasn't. Like on them games that Kyrie missed. I mean,
no, last year.
Yeah, but I mean, hey man, Jeremy Lin was great for a season.
Wow. You put him in Jeremy Lin status?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You can show flashes of brilliance, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be the player.
I'm going to give you a hot take right now. I think Kobe ruined him.
You think Kobe might have broke him down mentally?
I think Kobe, well, not so much broke him down. He basically put a mentality into him that I don't think Jason Tatum has.
Can handle?
Like, that's the beauty of Kobe. And that's the thing, like, we don't give Kobe a lot of his roses like he needs. Like I was just bringing that comment up earlier, is that the mentality portion of the game, like you said earlier, man, whatever.
No, all I can think, as soon as you said that, all I can think is a weaker mind couldn't handle the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, man, that's exactly that's a good analogy, though. But no, I just don't think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Maybe not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a complete a-hole, man. Like, that's what Kobe and Mike were.
Kobe was Thanos.
Yes.
Only he could wield the Infinity Gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? Soon as Jason Tatum tried it on, man.
Bro? Like, you start chuckling, too. Like, how did you start thinking about that?
That was just the first thing that came to my mind. A weaker mind. It would drive them to madness and tear their body apart.
I think that might be what's the problem with the Celtics. You know,
it could be.
How do you have a certified baller in Kyrie who's just doing everything that he can to win? These young boys ain't listening to him, but he's fed up.
Yeah, I don't blame him though, because he's like, yo, I won. I already won. What are y'all doing?
Well, you know, young dudes don't care about that, bro.
They should care about winning.
They should. No, I agree with you. They should, but they don't care about that.
Winning and getting paid should be your two priorities.
No, what I'm saying is that I'm not saying they don't care about winning. I'm saying they don't care about what he did in the past.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you respect what LeBron did in the past, didn't you?
LeBron's a big homie.
All right, well, that's cool, man. You got to respect what KD did in the past. Like, KD come to your team and say, I'm the captain now.
Yeah,
you got to respect that. You know why? He got the hardware to prove it.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if I'm the Lakers, I'm on the horn with Boston. I'm sending Alonzo. I'm sending Kuzma and a first round pick. Give me Kyrie. If I can make that happen, I'm making it happen.
Yeah, I can see that.
If you have Bi, Kyrie, LeBron, and Lance.
Yeah,
and Rondo,
bro.
Yeah. I think that'd be
I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's the thing. Another thing with Kyrie, he got a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, give me that dog. Like, I want somebody that got the mentality to get in there and just say, F it, let's win. You know, and that's what they did that year they won in Cleveland. They was against the odds, down 3-1, 73-9 team, and they lied to us. I
think Celtics really want to keep Kyrie back.
I don't think they do.
I think they do.
I really
think
don't.
They really, really want to keep him if he's willing to stay. Now it is going to be a conversation now of, hey man, you know, hey, what's you're not promising to re-sign or whatever the case may be. What's up? How are you really feeling? If we're not in it, let us know, man. We can make something happen for you.
Yeah.
If you want to be here, we want you here. I think that's the conversation that you're having.
I think so too. But the only thing that chimes in, that keeps the bells keep ringing in my head, is about Boston black players who have issues with Boston.
Yeah.
I know Paul Pierce loved it. Kevin Garnett always said good things about him. But you always had some players that came from that. Maybe it's changed over the years. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But maybe that could be
tough
some of it
there
too.
in New England.
Yeah, it's tough in New England, man.
Yeah.
So who knows, man? But I would like to see Boston keep Kyrie. I still think they got a good chance of coming out of the East. So
yeah, I do too, man. Yeah. I think the
Celtics if they can get it together.
Yeah,
if they can
figure it out.
All right. So, anyways, but besides the Kyrie thing, there's a rumor that him and KD plan to sign with the Knicks in 2019. I definitely don't see that happening either.
Hey, man, somebody was saying that over when they had the USA basketball mini camp or whatever, that KD and Kyrie were just in the gym by themselves. Man, it was kind of disgusting.
He's always talked about Kyrie,
and you know what I'm saying. KD ain't mad at joining the Knicks, and it's always kind of been rumored that Kyrie wouldn't mind joining the Knicks either. They're gonna have the money and they'll have a high draft pick, a lottery pick.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, it'd be dope.
I would have said that you'd have been better off keeping Porzingis.
Yeah,
but
there'll be Timberlands everywhere.
Yeah,
Timberlands and Nike fit and Yankee fits.
No, you know what? Timberlands might get replaced with Kyrie's and KD's. You know what I'm saying?
Timbs will never be replaced, bro.
Hey,
not
man,
New York,
listen,
not New York City.
You win a championship in New York, man, all bets are off.
Yeah, but you know what though? But do you think KD is built for that?
Yeah,
you think so? If they win it this year, Golden State's gonna win it at 4. I could see him leaving for the next challenge or whatever. He'll make a ton of money.
I hope he doesn't, man. Even though I'm not really rooting for Golden State, I hope they keep that team together for as long as possible.
Really?
Because they are fun to watch.
They are fun to watch.
Yeah, they are fun to watch.
You know, it's such a headache when you watch them too, because it's like literally they lose the ball, throw the ball back, you know, and then somebody hits a 3.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this is why it's frustrating playing them. I can see.
Man, when Steph threw up the 3 and then started twerking, I was like,
yeah,
these guys don't care about anything.
They don't care about your livelihood. They don't care about nothing.
They don't care about anything. Matter of fact, I think he was twerking on Kyrie. I was like, man, they don't care about anything.
No, they don't, man. They really don't. But no, I can see KD leaving after this year. I hope he doesn't, like you said. I like to see great players be great. That's why I want to see Brady win the Super Bowl. But who knows, man? Them going to the Knicks, the city of New York would love that. I mean, that would be. They need it. I root for that for New York.
NBA would do good to have the Knicks be, an anchor team again.
Absolutely. And I wonder who's going to be the next person to hold the torch, besides Golden State. And even though Golden State wins, I still think LeBron is still the guy,
Yeah, but I mean, how many more years of LeBron being the guy do we really have? LeBron is 34, man.
I don't know, maybe 2.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 or 3, and then it's like, father time. And that's not to say that he's going to, just deteriorate and be garbage. Like, he'll still be a very good player. He will. But will he still be the best player in the world? I just want the circus to quit following him. It's like it never will, man.
It's always something around him,
And you know what? The problem is that LeBron's not, either he's not quiet enough or he's not direct enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sometimes it's like it'd be better to just kind of, let things roll or whatever, or put the rumors to bed. Like, that's it. Like, one of the best things that he could have ever done, as far as like the Cleveland saga, that last year in Cleveland, is to just be like, yo, no, listen, it's Cleveland or die. Even if you wasn't planning to re-sign.
He'll never do that though.
But that would be my words to the media. Now, I'm telling the team behind the scenes, like, yo, listen, it could get shaky, man. I don't know, man. We got to figure some things out.
He won't do that because he'll come off being a liar.
I don't like what NBA like. They get up on that podium and lie every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to come out here and play hard. Right. You really want to say, man, forget these fools out here, man. I don't like him. Right. And he's trash.
Right. My salmon wasn't cooked.
You know what I mean? But they get up there and lie all the time. So yeah, I'd be like, yo, listen. I'm with Cleveland, and it's Cleveland or die, man. Yeah. We trying to win a championship. We trying to win championships. That's it. Don't ask me nothing about free agency.
He's done it one time when he's in Miami.
And listen, and guess what? All that talking, kiboshed. It's over with. Yeah. But instead, you get up there and be like, I'll explore my options come off season. I can't predict the future. I don't know.
Right. But we say that, but we commend Anthony Davis for doing exactly that. That pretty much is what he's doing.
Listen, I'm not mad at Anthony Davis. Early? I'm upset with his representation and the way that they've handled his request for a trade. Yeah. They should have kept that quiet. Like I have no problem with him telling the Pelicans. He by all means should get away from the Pelicans because they ain't done nothing for him in the 7 years that he's been there.
Yeah.
And now, mind you, he's been very ouchy, so I was like, kind of a little bit your fault.
That's another thing too. Like, would you pay? I mean, you have to pay him that much. I didn't know Anthony Davis has been in the league as long as he has.
Yeah,
like 7 years.
He missed a lot of games.
He did.
He done missed a lot of games.
He did. I saw he was in the original Hornets uniform.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Like, dang, Anthony Davis been around that long?
Yeah, man, he missed a lot. But but you know what I'm saying. With that, I'm not mad at him requesting a trade like that. He's well within his right, and if he wants to be a competitor and go out and win, I'm not mad at that. Mm-hmm. It's the way that they've handled this entire time, from the time that he signed the clutch to the time that LeBron started talking about, I would love to have Anthony Davis come over here to going to dinner with LeBron, and then you're requesting the trade right after. It's like, yo. And Rich Paul puts it out to the media that you're requesting a trade. That's what you got fined for.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, y'all
sign
have
his name on the bottom. Like, come on, that's why you got fined. Like,
exactly. It's like, yo, this is just sloppy. Like, y'all have handled it, especially watching the way that Kristaps got dealt.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
So
any other big trades happen before the deadline, you think?
I doubt it, man. Yeah. I don't really see much else movement happening.
It doesn't matter, man. Golden State's winning. I don't think it's going to Golden State.
Look, I got to check my phone just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Something might have moved around while we was out here.
Right.
Yeah.
And nothing happened.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, Tory Lanez, he is ready to body everybody on Dreamville trying to get to J. Cole. Mm-hmm. Jid stepped up, throw his hat in the ring. Who you got? I
got Jid in that battle. Even though, Tory was impressive, man. When him and the Don Q little back and forth, whatever. I thought Tory, he might have got the better of that. He had some impressive bars in there. Mm-hmm. Even though one of the dolls got him up out of here, and it's like he kind of backed himself into a corner. It's like, well, you can't really respond to her.
You can't respond to a girl.
Yeah, you can't really diss her, so you just got to hold that or whatever.
Right.
But, I mean, it was just funny. It wasn't nothing major.
Yeah, I thought so too. I just like you said, I was surprised that he came back and was rapping pretty daggone well.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I wasn't expecting to hear that from Tory Lanez.
But I think he might have bit off more than he could chew with Jid. I think Jid is going to be formidable. And first of all, I don't know that J. Cole is like a diss rapper. So it's like, I don't know what exactly you're aiming for, trying to get a response from J. Cole or whatever. It kind of seems like you're begging for his attention. Yeah. It's a little weird.
I think it just, because J. Cole's he's the headliner of that Dreamville crew, is what he's saying. I don't think it's really just like it's wanting to get to him. He's like, yo, the rest of you guys don't really matter, so I'm just going to go right and battle him.
But it's like, yo, why? Why are you picking J. Cole to want to battle?
Why is Tory Lanez battling everybody, man? He called out Pusha. He called out everybody.
Yeah, and that just seems like he's just kind of fishing for a response. Yeah, he's just trying to. And I mean, hey, market how you got to market, I guess.
Yeah,
you know.
I will say though, I like that he's doing it respectfully. You know, as far as just saying like, yo, what can y'all do?
He keeping it on wax.
Keeping it on wax, and he's showing like what music can y'all make. And I mean, that's what hip hop was all about. Mm-hmm. Maybe not to that extreme, not telling people to S your D and this and that, but just making good music. And I'm here for that. Yeah. So if we get some music, I mean, Jid, I definitely feel like I would be here for that. His last album was, a little bit not what I expected. So
it was all right, man. Yeah, Kid can rap. So for sure. Whatever will come of it, I think we'll at least get some enjoyable bars. Sure. Yeah.
Tory Lanez is shaking up the buildings like he's been doing, man.
Always.
All right, man. So Game, he continues to name drop. Supposedly there is a sex tape.
Yeah.
With Joe Budden's fiance, Sin Santana,
that will never see the light of day because Game will lose everything he's ever owned if he ever tried that.
He sued?
Yeah, I mean the California revenge laws or whatever.
Yeah, they're pretty
very strict.
They're very strict.
And Game, hey, listen, man, Game already lost one sexual assault case.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants the problems again.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think we ever see the light of day. All right, so
I need you to break this down because this sounds like the same thing with Kanye. Because I told you when he brung out the whole thing and said about Kim Kardashian and Kanye, and you were like, "Oh, that's his truth" or whatever. So how is this any different when he's saying it about Joe Budden's girl?
It's not. Like it's
not
no different.
Okay.
No. I mean, for me, it's just like, this is Game's promotion, and it's like
this is a hell of a promotion, bro. Like,
I mean, but listen, he's getting his name into the conversation, and I guess that's what you're always looking to do. Is it distasteful? Yeah, it's distasteful, but I mean, I can't really be mad at
Joe's kind of made himself into a household name. So people are liking him, which is a different scope from him being in, because he was an artist a lot of people didn't really care for before. Yeah. He knows who he married. He knows who he had a child by. You know what I mean? And I hate to say all that because I like Joe.
Joe's already said it. He's already like you. Oh, you haven't listened to the podcast yet. I'll save it for you. But they do address it. They do address it.
Okay.
And I mean, like, listen. At most, I guess what I'm hearing that the bars is I had Sin pulling the buttons off my shirt.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, if that's the bars, all right, whatever, man. Like, that ain't nothing big, but. Game is a little old for this. Like, man, you've been in the game a long time, and you still going to the same tricks.
But see, I kind of think he's pointing out a lot of things that's wrong with the game right now with dating. Y'all need to get some different chicks, man. Like, they all date the same girls, man.
I mean, I kind of get it for entertainers, though. It's like, yo, man, you got to get them ones who are not crazy. So maybe they have, like... For them, a lot of them entertainers, man, they got to get the girls that have been around entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know how to.
I get that. I do. I understand that point of it. But why are you wifing them?
Because who else, man? Like, you see Act try to get him a regular girl off the street, man. She would not leave. she would not leave, man.
Yeah, I guess. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe my ego couldn't handle it.
You got to get the ones that, you know what I'm saying, know the game and know how to move around or whatever. And I guess that's going to come with some baggage. Yeah. For them to learn the game, they got to be around the game. And to be around the game, maybe you got to be around the game.
See that? Okay.
Ooh, bars.
Okay, bars. Yeah, that's why I know my mental ain't ready and not built for that, because I think
it's a nasty game.
I think God, we both have wives, because if we got into the game and they got to that point, we're gonna go fight and we're gonna probably go to jail. Because I could say I couldn't live like, yo, you're gonna say that about who you marry, whatever. You ain't gotta say it.
Yeah,
we're gonna fight.
You know? And I mean, listen, if they want to fight, hey man, that's their prerogative too.
And
you know what I mean? It's all fair.
It ain't gonna come to that.
Plus that's a light bar. And now, now if the tape or whatever, if any of that stuff should happen to come, it's like, okay, that's
the bar we think is gonna be on there. Now, what if he gets into some vulgar? Like, what if he says the same thing about Sin that he said about
even that I could maybe let ride. But if you have video evidence, because I mean, like, them bars, man, we're gonna forget about all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Joe know, like, she's on video looking Troy Ave's face.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, what you gonna do? Yeah. But if you know what I'm saying, you got a child with this woman or whatever, and now you want to release this private footage, you know what I'm saying, and my child is in the world, you know what I'm saying, might have to come across this at some point. All right, and for nothing else other than to promote your little album or whatever, man, you're now affecting my family life. With his bars about Kim Kardashian, they ain't really moving the needle, because I mean, her,
they might have wanted it. Yeah, they might have wanted it.
I'm just saying, it's like, yo, her kids got some bigger uphill battles to climb. You know what I'm saying? Than that. But
they
right
do.
Now,
they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Their granddaddy became their grandmother. That's another one too.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different, but. Like, man, Game, you ain't got to market
but
like
that's
this.
Game,
it's
though,
a little old, man. But it's a little old.
Do you think any of it has to do with what, like Joe said last week, as far as the game is gaming? As far as he talking about that, he had the biggest platform, or whatever, so people were listening to him. So
yeah, I'm sure
Game heard that, and that's what got him.
Game is just trying to. I mean, he's just trying to market or whatever. But it's getting a little old, man. Yeah, it don't move the needle like it did in early 2000. Why do you think Eminem is struggling the way he is these days?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Saying all these pop people's names just don't move everybody like that no more.
Right.
We'd rather see you pull up on IG Live and, you know what I'm saying, beat your fist together and tell famous Dex you go and pull up on him. That's what gets respect in the game today.
Big Draco.
Yeah,
Speaking of Big Draco, he signed a new deal. Are you looking for new music from him?
Not really.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
I mean, if you come up with the new jam, I'll listen.
Yeah, I've been listening to this right here. That's probably the last one I heard.
Since his revival or whatever, that's all I've been playing a lot more. I'm like, this was a little bop, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Yo, Soulja Boy had hits. Yeah, you're never gonna. Soulja Boy had hits, man. So I can't really ever deny that. But new music. Nah, I say that now, but he
come with the fire. I'm here. I'm here. Whatever. Listen, I don't care. Listen, Lionel Richie come with the fire. I'm listening.
Sure, yeah, I'm there.
I mean, I don't care.
We're gonna review it.
Yeah,
we're gonna review it and break it all the way down. Yeah, for sure.
And if it sucks, I'll tell you that too.
Oh, for sure. And I hope he finds the video because he's on YouTube going down those paragraphs and hearing this review. And I'll tell him what he needs to do to make it better.
Got to.
Got to.
It's our duty. It'll only be right.
Absolutely. And I welcome you to come. Touch me. That way I can get a full wardrobe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll fall completely out.
Yeah.
Like, dear,
hey, man. Like mans who threw the ice and fell out.
Oh, man. God bless that man.
Yeah. Oh, man. He was secure the bag.
By all means.
Yeah, secure that bag. I mean, he fell so slow.
Oh, man.
But he played it up.
He laid down.
Yeah, he played it up. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't really take a tumble.
Right. He couldn't really take one. You got to sell it, though, man.
He was. I mean, he had his leg folded back, arm up. Yeah.
I'm going to respect
the hustle. He going to jail.
The whole Acme Barry Melody's fall. I'm falling completely, throwing my whole back out.
Yeah.
You
got to.
All right, man. So, Yeezy and Drake. No, Yeezy and Dame, I'm sorry, link up in the studio. Dame spit something like a verse.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Man, I thought that these were two washed up individuals trying to throw shots at the GOAT.
They were.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was sad. It was very sad in there. Somebody pointed out that behind Kanye was a can of Raid. Somebody said, I pray that he drinks it. I hope he's sipping that Raid.
Yo, it clearly looked like two people who lost a friend, and both of them were trying to figure out why he's not friends with either one of them.
Yeah.
And basically, I really couldn't answer it, but it sounds, the Dame thing is more puzzling to me because Dame, it seems like when he's doing well, and I'm not saying he's ever doing bad, but like maybe a new deal went through or something like that, he talks more.
Yeah,
and I don't understand that. And I thought it was at first was dope that him and Kanye were together. They were. It looked like Kanye was in a decent pocket as far as rapping. Well, they didn't sound that bad. What he did, but then it got to the cornball stuff, man.
Yeah,
and far too often the Kanye is gonna Kanye, man, and that's been getting on my nerves lately.
What's more telling to me, and you can tell me if you see it similarly or if you see it differently, but it's like, every time I see Dame doing stuff like this that looks like it's maybe kind of poking at Jay or maybe aligning yourself with people that don't necessarily agree with Hov or don't like Jay, it's like, that's telling me that you feel like you lost.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because anytime that Jay-Z mentions Dame Dash, he you know what I'm saying, got nothing but good things to say about him.
Yeah.
But you know why? Because it's like, Jay doing good. Like,
right.
why I got to talk down on Dame? Like, for what? But it's like every time Dame has a chance to kind of throw a stone or kind of poke at Jay, like he does it.
Yeah.
And that's just telling me like, hey man, you lost. You looking, you're going out bitter, man. You're going out bad.
It definitely looks like it's bitter.
And listen, Dame Dash start rapping, man.
No, that's over.
Listen, that's not what the game's been.
No, it's not. No, not at all.
Listen, did you hear the little it was like spoken word verses. She's like, I said I'd never do this, and then he just like kind of keeps on going. It was like, what exactly is this? And like the whole time he's just like sitting in the corner, missing a tooth, smoking a joint. I'm like, oh dang. Dang, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, he a boss, so boss up, boss.
Part of the thing of being a boss is telling people you're a boss.
Yeah, and putting your tooth in. Yeah, that's another part.
What tooth was missing?
It was one of his front teeth, man.
Really? One of the beaver teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, he's done.
Dame got a flipper. I don't know if you ever peeped that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Dame got a flipper.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That changes everything. That does. That changes everything. I'm worried about it.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Hov, man. Seriously, man. Shout out to Hov, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, last story, sad news. Tekashi.
Yeah.
6ix9ine takes a plea deal. Is he telling? So he took a plea deal. Is going to plead guilty to 9 counts.
Yeah.
They say he's telling, as he should.
Who says he's telling though?
All the reports. I don't
know.
They're saying he's telling. Well, they said the paperwork just got unsealed. Mm-hmm. He did help with getting some of the pointing out the shooter that shot at Chief Keef. He admitted that he paid them to shoot at somebody. So you were saying, I don't think he gets off of this easy, man.
I don't know, man. It depends on the type of cooperating and the deal that he took. Like, I mean, his trial isn't until next year as it is.
Yeah.
So I think that there's a very good chance that, he might end up maybe serving like an extra year or getting off in time served. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would say a win for him is 5 years or less. Anything more than 5 years, it's like, oh, yeah, you threw it all away. But I don't know.
I mean, I read it. 9 counts of you plead guilty to 9 counts in a federal case. I'm just looking at like, that's going to be a long time.
Well, the fact that they got the plea agreement from him before any of the other Treyway guys tells me that one of those guys is going to probably do some big
What's
time.
the dude, Shoddy?
Yeah, they're trying to pin a lot on one of them.
Yeah.
And it's going to be tough. It'll be tough.
Man.
Yeah, man, talent wasted. I mean, he had a good run, but I think that it's pretty safe to say it's probably over, especially depending on now, listen, if this court case get wild or something like that, hey, man, it might reinvigorate his career. I don't know. But, I mean, we still looking forward to Bobby Shmurda, so I don't know. I mean, he went away a long time ago. He only had one song.
True.
Tekashi was 9 for 9 on Billboard or something like that.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, yeah, why not? But, yeah, man, a tough situation all around. I hate to see, such a young guy who had a kind of a promising future in front of him. And for all intents and purposes, he seemed like he was just a kid, just a kid.
Wrapped up in the wrong stuff.
Right, exactly.
Man.
And, what I'm saying, he probably thought it was all fun and games and all that stuff and, was just kind of playing along with it, didn't ever think that was going to end. And, what I'm saying, now he got hit with a harsh reality. So let that be a lesson.
For sure.
Anybody out there playing in the street, man, hey.
What's your saying? You play goofball games, you get, what is it?
Yeah, play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
There you go. Yeah. Stupid prizes. You got anything else, bro?
No, man. I think that about wraps it up, man. There's plenty art for the people.
Yeah. We battled this tundra to get out here and talk to y'all today.
Yeah, buddy.
But shout out to the deserter, man. Hit me up.
Always.
I am Nadir. This
Kev.
And we are the Games Music Life team. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 152 in the books.
Yes.
Drink more water. Stay hydrated, people.
Peace.
Peace.